paddlers, I'm back. It's been a while. Last time I actually had a paddle was May 2025 in Scotland. Yeah, that was the last time I was out, I believe. Oh no, that can't be right. Oh no, that's not right. No, I was at bloody Flamborough in June, July, no, March. Oh, March, April, May, June. Well, I injured my leg in June of 2025, and that was my last paddle round about there. So yeah, roughly round about my last paddle was in Scotland then. Yeah, so anyway, first of all, if you're a subscriber to my other channel, right, Old Man Outdoors, where I do me running, hiking, camping, whatever, right, you'll notice I've been fit for a while, right. I got my leg repaired and I've been fit for a while. However, because autumn winterish was coming along, I decided not to paddle. I thought I'll have a winter off completely, and I've had a spring off and partly a bit of summer as well, right, which was by accident because I was meant to paddle a couple of months ago, but different story. But yeah, so in case you're wondering, if you don't know, my legs, I'd say 100% sealed up again now, and yeah, it's, put that down again. If you're wondering why I put the rudder down, just round that bend, I don't know if you'll see behind me. Forgot to put that on to track myself. There we go. Yeah, bend behind me. The wind was just gushing round, and with the water moving that way, it was just, I just dropped the rudder, made it easier. You know what I mean? The bloody seat's in the wrong place, and because it's been a while since I paddled, I don't feel as, you know what I mean? I've only literally just got back onto the water today after over a year, so to be honest, I feel a bit, I'm not as confident. I mean, give me half an hour and I'll be fine again. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, leg once again 100% fine, and yeah, back on the water again. So I've come back to York, because I've only ever been here once before and I enjoyed it, and I thought, yeah, I'll have a paddle down here again, and I brought my 360 camera, so hopefully should get some good views with that. Oh, just in case you're wondering, that's to do with the DJI 360. It's remote control basically, so I can turn it off because it's off now, and then you're not draining any battery or like that, and you're not trying to stretch to turn it on and off. Right. I mean, yeah, you can leave it on standby and use voice activation, but if you leave it on standby, you're draining the battery. Whereas with this, you can actually, I don't know how it works, because it turns it off completely, and then somehow it manages to turn it on again. Right, weird. There must be some sort of tiny, because that would get tiny little bit of standby. Anyway, I digress. As I said, yeah, just got back on the water again. Right, so I'm going to have a paddle for half an hour and just settle back into it again, because it's been a while and I want to get comfy again. Not like last, I mean, in all fairness though, I actually had a 20-year layoff, didn't I? If you're a subscriber, you know what I'm on about. I used to paddle, then I had a 20-year layoff from paddling. 20 years. And then came back to it again, didn't I? About, what will it be now? 6 years, 7 years? I'm not sure now. Maybe 6 years. I know one thing straight away. What am I doing wrong? Come on, watch me stroke. What am I doing wrong? What's the main thing I'm doing wrong? No torso rotation. All I'm doing is using my arms. Some get tired that way. You have to. Anyway, I'm waffling. Right, I'll leave you some footage and I'll come back to talk to you in about half an hour or so. But eyes are back.
Raised up from the river mud, river rat running in his blood. One thing that's understood, river rats are up to no good. As sure as the river flows, it's something everybody knows. The kids from across the track, every one of them a river rat, learned to swim by the river shore, cut off jeans and not much more. The lucky ones have a boat, it gets them where they need to go. Raised up from the river mud, river rat running in his blood. One thing that's understood, river rats are up to no good. The old men remember times when eels were caught on fishing line. Now the fish don't bite so well, now they're only catching hell. Kids downtown with nothing to do, you can guess what all that leads to. Idle hands will bring you down when there's nothing to do in your town. Raised up from the river mud, river rat running in his blood. One thing that's understood, river rats are up to no good. More times than he can count that a river rat will never amount. Written off before age 10, but nobody checked with him. He's got dreams of bigger things, a mind that thinks, a heart that sings. A river rat, well that's for sure, but this one's gonna change the world. Raised up from the river mud, river rat running in his blood. One thing that's understood, river rats are up to no good.
I thought, hey, we're surfing. You can tell I haven't paddled for a while. Even these small little ripples feel weird. Just small little ripples and they feel bloody weird. I mean, like I said, it's over a year, but I mean, come on. You wouldn't have thought I'd have forgot that much in a year, but yeah. Yeah, it feels. Should have started with me inflatable. That's as stable as hell. It's funny back there, and I wasn't filming it because I was concentrating. I was trying to edge, right? I forgot how to do it. A simple thing like edging your boat, I'd forgot how. Well, I know how to do it, but I couldn't actually get the edge, you know what I mean? It'll all come back to me, you know what I mean? It'll all come back to me. Probably by the end of the day, I'll feel fine again. You get me? Everything will feel as it should by the end of the day, but just for now it feels weird. I'll tell you what, I thought that boat had moved over there so it didn't cause me too many ripples. However, if you notice, he's still over there, and that's the wrong side to be travelling on. Should always travel on the right hand side. Yeah, and owning a bloody big boat like that, you figure he'd know. Anyway, don't want to turn this into too much of a waffle. I've got a few things to tell you, but for now let's just enjoy the scenery and see if I can teach myself how to paddle again. Like a bump underneath. They look happy.
Hi.
They're enjoying themselves.
Yeah, they love it. Good for this weather.
Yeah. That makes us different though. I don't want to go for a swim.
Yeah, it might be a bit different for you.
Yeah. Maybe later, but definitely not at the moment.
Maybe not in this either.
No, no. See you, love. Bye. Well, that'd be a great place to stop. I know you get a lot of people there, kids no doubt, because there's like a trail being cut out and there's like a rope swing. So, I reckon the kids come there. So, don't camp there or you'll be sorry. Right, talking about camping, I'll mention this. On my other channel, I've just been to, well, not with my channel. Let's start this again. I posted the videos on my other channel, right, Old Man Outdoors. Of course, I'll be mentioning that once or twice today for reasons which will become which will become clear. I'll leave a link to that channel in the video description, right, in case you want to have a look at what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, I've posted on my other channel because I went to Scotland again this year, and typical me, all my plans went wrong again. I took my kayak with me, not this one, I took my inflatable one this time, because I was actually planning on going up there 2 or 3 weeks, and I was planning on doing some hiking. Right, there are a couple of mountains I wanted to get up, and at the same time I was going to some locks and gonna do some kayaking and stuff like this, and I had lots and lots and lots of plans, and they all went to the doghouse. And I'll tell you why right from the beginning. I won't make you watch the videos, right, but you can if you want to get a fuller story, because I've got some beautiful footage, you know what I mean. I'll tell you what I'll do, before I keep talking, I'll just put a little bit of the footage up now. Right then, yeah, you've just seen some of the footage. I don't know which ones yet because I ain't decided at the moment. But hopefully I'll put something up with the oceans or the cliffs or something like that. But yeah, so I'll tell you this bit now, right? If you decide, because this is what buggered me up, if you decide you're going to Scotland, right? Now there's all different ways of doing it, we all know that, but if you've decided to do what I was doing, fill your car up, you're going up there for a few weeks, take a tent with you, pitch your tent up next to the car. Right? Okay. I'll cut this short. It's in the playlist, right? The Scotland trip, and it happens to be the first video of this information. But I'll cut this short just to give you an idea. It's illegal to park your car in Scotland, get out and put a tent up next to it. That's illegal, right? And because of that, and because these enforcement officer people, police thing came, told me to move. I took registration number, so I couldn't do it anywhere else and stuff. But yeah, so it ruined my trip. My trip got completely changed round. But that's just to give you an idea. So if you're planning on going to Scotland and think, right, I'll fill the car up, take a tent with me, just pitch a tent next to the car and sleep all over the place, because I wanted to stop all over Scotland. I had this route planned, 2 or 3 weeks, all over Scotland, different locks, different areas. Not allowed to, not like that. If you was hiking, yeah, but anyway, so that's what happened. If you want to check out the videos, feel free, right? And it's on my Old Man Outdoor channel, and it's thingy. I'll leave a link in the description to the channel, and I'll leave a link in the description to the Scottish playlist as well. So yeah, you might want to watch some of them. Don't know, some of the get to have a look about. Oh, so weird. I used to lift my legs out and dangle them over the bloody side of it. Just lifting one leg up now feels so weird and sort of like, oh, I'm not balanced. Just not used to this feeling. It's been over a year, just not used to it. But that's enough of me waffling. And let's get back to some paddling and some footage. Why not?
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
Well, that was York, and I'll tell you what, I was going to go a bit further down, right, but it's getting bloody noisy at this end. We've got a train track, some sort of roadway, some sort of machines going off, so to tell you the truth, it's just getting noisier and noisier. I'd rather head back to the launch spot and then go a little bit further that way. Having to watch out all these little boats, because these are hire boats, right? And I'm not being funny. Well, I ain't seen anybody yet on one. I've seen about 8, and I ain't seen anybody on one yet who's got a clue. They're all over the place on the wrong side of the water. In case you don't know, that's why I'm cutting across to the opposite side now, right? Because you always paddle, right, or travel in a boat on the right hand side. And I'll tell you what, I'm willing to bet £1 million they don't know anything about the giveaway rules or out like that, so I'm just avoiding them. Now, I can't really blame the people in the boats, because you just go along, you pay your money, and they give you a boat, and they probably give you a 10-minute crash course on that's on off, that's the throttle, that's the steering wheel. Yeah, man. And no information about when there's other people on the bloody water. You need to know the absolute basics, which would be which side of the bloody river or canal or lock or whatever. You've still got another one coming now. Turn the other camera on. Yeah, got another one coming now. Coming down this side. Oh, I've moved into the middle a bit. But still reasonably close. Moved over now, must have heard me talking about him. He's moved over to the freaking right, which is correct. Not to mention, we're all miserable buggers. Not what everyone that's passed, I've sort of smiled and give a head nod or something like that, and not one of them has acknowledged me. Oh, I will mention, just in case anyone wonders, this little remote control for the DJI 360. It also works with the action cam, the DJI action cams and things like that anyhow, right? The action 4, 5, 6, you know what I mean. But yeah, what I do like about it is, you see, like now I'll turn it off now. I don't know if you heard that, the actual camera went off. I know I mentioned that earlier. But in case you're ever in doubt, if I look at the screen now, like there's actually a picture of a moon, and it does seeing right in sort of like powered off or summer off. I can't see in this light, but there's a big picture of a moon that I can see quite clearly, so I know that it's asleep, for want of a better word. And then when you've actually got it on, in case you forget it's on, and you can't see any lights are out, if you look at it, not only do you get an indicator that it's recording, you actually get the minutes of how long it's been recording, which is great. To be quite honest, this is the first time I've used this. I bought it for my Scotland trip, but that was a bit of a bust, so I never got to use it. But yeah, I'll be using it a lot. I really do like it. I really do. Like the idea that you can turn the camera off. And I mean, there's only 2 buttons. Press the button on the left to power the device on, and then all it is start recording, stop recording, long press, turns the device off. Or you can have it set so when you stop recording it turns off anyway, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm just going to pull up there and have a quick coffee.
I paddle my canoe through the water. I paddle for the life I choose. I paddle for my sons and my daughters. I paddle my canoe to you. There are bones washing up on the shoreline from the mother of a dying clue. She's been crying since the 1950s. I paddle my canoe to you. Oh yeah, I hear the faraway drums. Oh yeah, they make me want to go on. Oh yeah, and near the river the old lady hums. Paddle on. I am pulling through the waves in the canyon. I am steady as the water grows. All the blood coming down from the mountains, giving life to the chain below. I was born from a tree and a salmon, now a woman with the strength of two. There are rogues sucking life from my garden. I paddle my canoe to you. Oh yeah, I hear the faraway drums. Oh yeah, they make me want to go on. Oh yeah, and near the river the old lady hums. Paddle on.
What are we going to do about it? Are we going to let them go ahead and destroy what the Creator has created for us? I felt so much power when I was on top of that mountain. It came right through me that I would have to stop, close my eyes, and say a prayer right around in a circle. And I felt the power and the love of the Creator up there.
I paddle my canoe through the water. I paddle for the strong and true. I paddle for the lost and forgotten. I paddle my canoe to you. Oh yeah, I hear the faraway drums. Oh yeah, they make me want to go on. Oh yeah, and near the river the old lady hums. Paddle on. Paddle on. Paddle on.
What? And then paddlers, I just stopped for a quick 5 minutes, rest my arms, me paddling arms. I feel quite weak. I'm not used to that position. So just rested my arms for a bit, feeling them aching a bit. Feel it tomorrow. Even though by the time I get back to the car I would have only paddled about 8.5 miles, that's it. Sorry, I thought I heard another boat. I did, but they turned it round. It's funny, I said back up there when I was leaving York, I've seen loads of these little hire boats and they've got no bloody idea and stuff. And after that, I saw about 4, maybe 5, and they was all on the correct side. I was like, oh, you bloody heard me, haven't you? But there's been a few coming down here, right, and actually one or two bigger boats, so people should know better, and they're on the wrong side, right. Making me think, has the law changed? Am I wrong? Has the law bloody changed? Right, but I didn't bother stopping to look it up on my phone because I know, you know what I mean, it would, imagine all of a sudden after, God, I don't know, not thousands but a few hundred years, well, a couple of hundred, I don't know when the legislation come out, I'd be lying, but many decades then, many decades of the law being you paddle on the right hand side or you drive your boat on the right hand side, just to change it overnight to, oh now you can go, you drive it on the left now. Imagine the chaos. Yeah, it's like the government's in whatever country you're watching this in, America, Canada, Russia, Scandinavia, China, Japan, wherever, whatever side of the road you drive on. Imagine if all of a sudden the law was changed overnight that you had to drive on the opposite side of the road. Mayhem would pursuit. Oh, big boat coming. Anyway, yeah, I'm just paddling back now. I'm just having a leisurely paddle. Yeah, mate. I reckon it'll take me about another hour to get back to the car from this spot. Maybe an hour and a half actually. But yeah, just a leisurely paddle. So I won't film anymore. Yeah, I've enjoyed being back on the water again. I missed it. Yeah, I've just missed everything about it. The freedom, even the bouncing about, the bobbing. You sort of miss it. But yeah, I'll cut off before that boat gets here because it'll be too loud. So simply say thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. And as I said at the beginning about Scotland and stuff, I'll leave a link in the description if you wanted to have a look. But yeah, okay then, I will catch you next time, paddlers. Yeah, right. There was something else I was going to tell you, and that bloody boat's got close. Wait till that boat goes. Knew I'd remember. Right, especially because they're getting close to it. What the hell do you think them people were doing who were walking through the woods? Right, when they was walking real slow and real quiet, and there was, yeah, it was as if they was in a trance or hypnotised or something. And I don't know how much it'll show up on the camera, but there was quite a few of them doing it. And I'm thinking, is it some sort of cult? You know what I mean? 'Cause just walking round, but being really quiet and doing circles and backwards and forwards and stuff like that. And it was so weird to watch. I was trying not to watch. I was sort of like looking forward and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm in 360, are we recording you? Yeah, but I was trying to just keep a glance, but it was just so bloody weird seeing them. I was thinking, is it some sort of therapy session? But I mean, weird as hell therapy, if you ask me. Walk through the woods and don't make a sound. And then just in one, because there was only in that one particular area, and there was going up and down the little slope, coming back down, doing circles as such, going round, and there was all dead quiet, and I'm thinking, so bloody strange. Are they possessed? So weird to see. And I just wondered, this is why I've added it on, because I remembered, I just wondered, has anybody got any idea what they was actually doing? You get me? Is it some sort of silent tree walking therapy? I would say I'm sorry, I'm laughing, right, in case it is therapy, but I'm not sorry because it's bloody ridiculous. Right? I can understand if a doctor says to you, go out into the woods, get some fresh air, spend some time in nature. Yeah, that's therapy. But walking around in circles and as quiet as you can be and going really slow steps, That's just bloody weird if you ask me. But anyway, if anyone knows, let me know. Okay then, right, and this time I will say thanks for watching and cheers.